With us then, guys, as we begin our final custom for today's session of customs, ending with a good one. Or a big one, I should say. Because they're all good, but this is a big one. Alright, so bear with us then, and we'll wrap it up with this big one here. Hey guys, welcome back to LEGO DC Supervillains Custom Builds, and here I get another awesome, exciting LEGO custom. And today, continuing on the customs LEGO DC Supervillains Custom Builds, is another course than Apocalypse from Marvel. This is a big one. We're ending off with, I was originally going to do this before like one of the celebration seasons came up, but I can finally get this one done and sorted off the list. So let's get sorted with Apocalypse. As we open up the door, scroll on through to do the isn't this guy related to time travel in a way? I forget the whole. I know he's basically like based off future X-Men stuff with like Cable and stuff and Bishop, so. So, for those of you who are X-Men fans, fill me in. I haven't even seen X-Men Apocalypse movie, which I don't want to because it's pretty bad. We'll keep Stan the Man for obvious reasons, say goodbye to Darkseid, as we do ourselves. Apocalypse. So, Apocalypse has a lot of abilities, but we'll get to them later. First things first is his design. Now this is going to be a tough cookie to crack, so I'll do my level best. Let's start off with his helmet, or the top of his head. And that is a sports helmet for now. I might change things as I go. Dark blue. And then onto the head itself. It's kind of like a Thanos head with a bit of a beardish look. I don't think there's too much of an age to him, but we'll go custom at 25. The actual head itself, it's got like this greyish color to it, so we'll go with that. And then the beard itself will also be that greyish color too. I'm not sure how old he's supposed to be. The wrinkle section, I may get rid of that for a look. Yeah, we'll keep it as is to play it safe. Facial hair, would switch that back to that, and I don't want that, so I'll leave it like that. Just to give him that little grainy look at the bottom of his head there. And then we'll work our way on to the epilogue piece at this point. Scroll on down, pop that in. And this will be, on this version, it will be the Dark Desert camo. The arms, I did choose, there are many artworks of Thanos, but I did like this one where he's walking, and he's got like this grey colour scheme, but it still fits for him because you can still take that seriousness from him. Let's see, the arms now, we've got, I want to go Bronze Tiger on these, and they're going to be grey, with little muscles on the side there. Hands light grey. Are there any? Okay, there are some actually cuffs there. So let me just go back to the arms, and we're gonna scroll up to the sleeve arms. Top section light grey, lower section is dark desert camo, and of course the hands are exposed. And then the torso kind of resembles a Beast Boy design, where you've got like the central color and then the side pieces on there, which is meant to be where his exposed skin is. But I will still go with Beast Boy's torso, even though it's not exactly on the money. Oh look, grid. Now grid actually does have like the grey on the sides. Can it change? Okay, it does change what I wanted it to change. Let's go dark blue, see what it gives us. Not exactly what I wanted, but it's still closest. The only problem, like I said though, is it's not giving us exactly on the money. Right, so I'm still going with Beast Boys then, that knowledge. Pop that in. Dark blue, it's a bit better, but again the black kind of, not exactly, because the black is supposed to be grey or, you know, limitations. So there we go. Working our way onto the hip piece though. We have I want to say, oh god, I'll go with dark grey for this piece. And then the leg section is boot legs. Scroll on up to the top section light grey for the skin wear, and then the boots I want to say are dark blue. There we go. And then we have Thanos on the looks. Hearts will be grey, invulnerable health because he's immortal, voice is a 1, target module stars or mercy greys, either one works for this character. Basic speed, animation, he would have combat, but I'm going to put him as a strong character. And then of course we're going to do his awesome abilities. Also going to personality, I've sorted out actually. I was going to say immortality, but I've already thrown invulnerability. But speaking of immortality, we'll also take the liberty of throwing in his two other abilities that associate with immortality, beam deflection and hazard protection. And now for the other abilities, let's take a look, because he does have a lot. Also, that was the check going. We are clean. Next up we have super strength, which is common, so that knowledge going to skill set, scroll onto that, pop those in. After that we have teleportation, so that's tap circle. Now if you do that, that's going to sacrifice detective mode for Apocalypse. So take that with what you will. If you want your detective mode, you're going to have to sacrifice teleportation for that. So yeah, he has it, so there's teleportation on. Next up we have his energy abilities. I'm not exactly sure his energy is, but for mine I'll probably go yellow. Hit impacts, these are going to be yellow on mine. Jump slam effect, also yellow, style 3. And then working our way onto the hold circle beam attack there, 4. And of course yellow for mine. And it could either be one hand or both hands, up to you. And of course he has intelligence as well, which we are not going to be able to put. You can put detective mode in if you want, but you have to sacrifice one of his other abilities for it. So bear that in mind. Tap square hasn't been done yet, but that would be a hyper jump for this type of character because he does have flight as well. X button, flight, and of course hyper jump like so. And then onto the size ability, because he does have that as well. And then onto the rest. He does have some sort of tentacles I've seen in some shots. Let me just take, I'm going to look at this. Does he have tentacles? He has like some sort of ropes, I've seen it sometimes. Yeah, there are some shots where he has like tentacles at the back connected to his suit. I feel like he did have tentacles. Yeah, he does. He does have tentacles that pop out, so the gravel gun is consistent. Light grip for the cable, and dark grip for the gravel gun itself. Technology access to show off his intelligence. He does have telekinesis as well, from what I've seen. And it's hard to keep track of all his abilities. Yeah, that's the last one that was mentioned in the bio. He doesn't have mind control, no he doesn't have that. Goon command, yeah, definitely would. X-ray I'll get back to. Tracking, yeah, I could see that. Okay, we're full up on abilities. So there we have Apocalypse. Basic information, villain character, a dark side member. Now we have Apocalypse, and we'll save it. So yeah, with what limitations, I think I did a pretty good job. Outside we go, showing off the abilities, that Apocalypse is good to go. And you know what, pretty good, I'm happy with it. Chat is clean. Right, showing off the abilities, tap square for the fighting, hold square lunge attack, tap circle teleportation, hold circle is the beam attack, and of course you have your flight respectively, along with your slam attack as well, and of course hyper jump. But there we have Apocalypse. Hopefully you guys enjoyed how he came out with what I had to work with, what limitations I was put with. There are a lot of versions of Apocalypse, so there are many different designs you could go with, but I went with the one I liked the look of the most. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed how it came out, and stay tuned for another batch of LEGO Customs whenever I get round to it, hopefully tomorrow. And of course, like I said on the President video, if you want to see the Presidents continue, smash the like on the President's video, the latest President I've done, which is George W. Bush, and that tells me you guys want to see more Presidents made. Thank you for watching, until next time, peace out.